some pass because right now Charles number 27 in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down. Winston to give, it's Kamara. Down the left sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. 49 yards rushing for him out his first 2 carries in the ballgame. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Williams will score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
Point after, good. And that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown. Here's Courtney to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Excuse me. Oh, it's my fault. Hold up. I'm streaming on YouTube. Why is he already tied?
Maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
On second down, Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. They wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for the down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because it's just about the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you, and you know what else you're looking for? The freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night. Guys that are extra competitors, then you go to them early off.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
You're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum to get down 2 scores. It could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
You look at this Saints defense.
There you go, Nobby.
They're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 8. Straight ahead, ETN. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. It'll be 8-5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker. Now
This game is just, it's hit or miss, man. I tell you. I'm telling you the fucking.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 41. So a first interception thrown for him there. And that really not the best decision either.
Not at all. And that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. First down, they run with Camaros. He'll take it forward for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. This defense.
Why is Michael Parsons not in?
Excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done to get the win, but definitely feel lapses that they're looking to correct.
Well, second down throw for Winston. Thomas has got it complete. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. Saints at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
On first and 10, Winston. Finding Taysom now complete. And he gets it inside the 35, just shy of the 30. 17 there, and a New Orleans first down.
As a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm. That's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving well. Exactly as they drew up in practice.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and take it down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. You don't see that in time, do you? Where the quarterback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting a tackle.
Now only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Here's Winston. It's taken in by his Montana. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made in the Jaguars 16. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Second and 6. Jameis to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle circle this play because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to
Saints and Jags. He is up 7-0 with the ball back.
They'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Winston.
Christopher Olave. Now you're probably noticing, where's Derek Carr?
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not gone. Well, not yet. After this season, he will be. But one of these games he had got hurt, and then Jameis Winston came in and threw not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 touchdown passes.
Boy.
And I'm like, yeah, buddy, you're starting for the rest of the season.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would be them and multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Surely he quits, right? Yes, sir, he does.
Lawrence will throw.
Thank you.
This complete to Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I'm gonna get the 5,000. I'm gonna hang it up and going to retire. Actually, no, I'll take it back. I want to be top. I want to be top.
Shotgun. Lawrence on his early struggles continues. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by
I'm on a 12-game winning streak. Jeez.
They're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle.
Oh, get out the way, fullback.
The average a bit is this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. How about the example right here?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Winston.
Great crap, Olave.
Winston on target to Olave for the Saints first. This is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played in 1960.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Saints take a 3-touchdown lead. A point after.
Excellent start, boys.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
This is why I'm hot.
They come off a victory
I'm hot because I fly. You ain't because you not.
Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
21-0 our score after one. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with second down and less than a yard. ETN up the middle. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game and take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence.
This nigga's greedy! Boy, I'm giving niggas that work. I'm giving that work today, nigga.
That's the kind of big play you like to see. Whereas first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit, and they get one here in the passing game.
On 1st down, Lawrence escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble and 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 9. Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Jacksonville 1st down on a pickup of 17.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That's a mismatch that you want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out into open space. Linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. Complete to Jones. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
And stopped him in his tracks. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of his shoelace, they convert on 4th down. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football. So, not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well. He's got to throw better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
On 3rd down, Lawrence flushed out right. And out he goes all the way down at the 3. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a 1st down.
Oh, Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I'll let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one in the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. Forced out to his left. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trevor Lawrence, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit. Oh, I was just about to say
Damn.
an extra point all season.
Warriors assistant coach passed away.
That's no good. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, when you out execute them, you can walk away with a win.
Hey, have you seen that TikTok of that dude singing that song? Hold up, I'm finna send it to you.
No.
Hold up, I'm gonna send it to you.
Is the pickup, 1st down, New Orleans. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll pound it up the
That shit funny as fuck.
19 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. A nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
This is the one, boys. Here we go. Ready?
2nd and 7. Winston now. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And the Saints are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled at the 2-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Williams is in the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
I think back to 2022 in Detroit, Jamal Williams just unstoppable down there in the goal line. 17 rushing touchdowns, 13 of those are from 2 yards or less. He's just an absolute battering ram down in this part of the field, and he finishes off another drive in the end zone.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Lawrence to throw. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. And remember, he had a pick earlier. He couldn't reel that one in.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just 1 yard away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now Lawrence. And the Saints pressure gets him. 1 down for a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed. Taken right around the 44. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
Come on, punch him.
On 1st and 10, Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And they'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. To throw, Winston. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
A first down throw for Winston. Flush to his right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down. Jameis to throw it. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Winston. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Groupie able to add the PAT. And that is on here in this first half. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
Just walked out the last store, pass 12.50. What about something like? All you gotta do is get in with it. I don't even pay to get in the club. They know I'm a walking ticket. I'm president of leaving the club.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's something, some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, it might not be that wild momentum, you know, that you see sometimes when they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
There he goes, going up with the
Stop that note.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Aeropostale, and I gotta hang up. No, this girl wanted to show me her 50th date. She was on FaceTime. She said, so I got this Aeropostale, and I gotta hang up. No, this girl wanted to show me her 50th date.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that bounce out of the back
Great first half, fellas. Let's finish it. Finish. That's the motto. Finish.
Set to begin their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry on.
First down there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. 2nd and 10.
And a whole bunch of
Lawrence will throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Brian Brzee in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
We've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, man. Number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter. 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Some coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Saints will take over on 1st down and 10.
Oh, that was a good shit. Oh my goodness, this is so much food. Okay, you think you know what it can? Who goes in your bag?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This offense
Suffering a heart attack at the age of 46.
3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? This is kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your raw material and make sure we have some different things. That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
We'll hit you up on the flip side, blood.
All right, Black.
Philly. Keep swinging.
Go, Ray.
Go Tigers.
Here's a 2nd and 8. To throw is Winston. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Handoff running left is Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Now a second down throw for Winston. And this one's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
On third down, Winston. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill, 81 yards. And the Saints are able to add on to that lead. Here's Groupie for the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Try to lay one up deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
11. Go, let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
It's certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Good, strong run by Williams. And who had him eclipsing the great Barry Sanders in 2022? He set a new Lions franchise record and led the NFL with 17 rushing touchdowns. Also had his first career 1,000-yard season and earned a nice free agent contract from the Saints.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Here's Winston. Out route to Hill, complete. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On second down, Kamara. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Now Winston. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard. 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Looking downfield for Jones. And that's caught inside the 35. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Now Lawrence. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8.
Now Winston. Thomas brings it in. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 141 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. On play action, Winston sliding out of the pocket. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
From the 2-yard line yet again. Let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Throwing, Winston. Rolling to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jameis Winston. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Saints look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, good by Groupie. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll try the left side with ETN. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, really minute 2 on 3rd down, you're a little off balance.
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Going for it, here's ETN. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Ridley. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
Fights off the defender. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The Jaguars on third down. Just a 20% success rate and 2 of 10. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Lawrence. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
It's a throw again is Lawrence. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
A busy night continues for Kamara. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
Trayvon Walker makes the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this will wind up a Saints 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 51 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Winston to give. It's Kamara. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. first. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you...
Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 36 yards. And the Saints continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. Groupie able to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now Lawrence to throw. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A handoff for Etienne. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On first down, right back to Etienne. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Cameron Jordan able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Now Lawrence. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
The kick by McManus is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
And they will take a knee here. And they take a knee. points in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to